Hey guys, it's Kat, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would do something different. So, have you ever wondered if your Funko Pops were real people? What would they read? What do you think they would read, huh? So I've got a bunch of Funko Pops here that I decided I would try and get into the mindset of that character. Imagine they're real people in our world. What would they read? So I have quite a few here, so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Now, if you haven't seen Supernatural, Dean is a somewhat manly man. Not much of a reader, in a way. He mocks his brother Sam for reading so much, and yeah, so it was a tough challenge, really, choosing what Dean would read in our world, if he was to read, that is. And to be honest, I was torn between a few choices. I chose Lord of the Rings, but then I kind of thought, well, hang on a moment, if he doesn't really read much, he probably wouldn't want to read such a heavy book, but in a sense I don't really know what else he would read. I feel like Lord of the Rings would be his sort of thing, but like maybe he would try it. He'd either give up a chapter in or he would actually read all the way through. So it was a hard one, but Dean's my favourite. Next up is Sam Winchester. Hello. And for this one, I mean, he's already read the series, but I chose Harry Potter because he's a bit of a nerd in the sense that he knows the references to the Harry Potter. I mean, I know he's already read it, but he likes Harry Potter, so why not? Next, we have Crowley, the King of Hell. And for this one, I chose the Gone series by Michael Grant. I figured that because he's the King of Hell, he likes torture. He likes to torture people. And in Gone, they don't necessarily torture, but it's about teens that get this sort of mutation virus thing, and they turn into different things, and there's gore and murder and everything like that. So I figured he would probably be into that side of things. I don't really have anything else gorier because I'm not into horror or anything, so yeah, I've got to remember which ones I've actually gone through. And next we have Castiel the Angel. Yeah, I only have one version of Castiel. I know there's several versions of each of these, but I can't afford to have more than one, so I have the Leviathan version, yeah. So for Castiel, I chose the Angel Fall series by Susan I figured that he would be kind of intrigued and sort of curious as to what the series is about, because obviously it's darker, it's not the fluffy angel type, you know, it's an apocalypse kind of thing. So I thought, yeah, he might want to know what is going on. Yeah. Okay, what do we have next? We have... No, wrong one. We have Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter series. And yeah, I think I had the Chamber of Secrets version where he has his broken wand and all that. So for Ron, this one I actually went to Twitter for because I didn't know what Ron would read. And a lot of people were like, comics, manga, and I'm like, I don't read that, so it's kind of hard for me to choose. And I was trying to pick a specific book that they would read. So for this, I thought he might be into Rick Riordan's books. So I chose The Heroes of Olympus because, yeah, it's about kids their age, or sort of their age, and it's not quite... I was going to go with Percy Jackson, but I thought that might be a bit too young for him, like in terms of like the age of the character. And I mean, I'm thinking like when Ron was like 16, 17, what would he read? So yeah, I chose Heroes of Olympus because they're older and they go on adventures, and it's kind of like Harry Potter but in Greek mythology. So anyway, what do we have next? Hermione Granger. This one. What is it with the big heads and the tiny ass feet? I have to put blue tack on the bottom because she keeps falling over, much like a couple of the others that I've got. Just, they don't stay up. I'm being silly now. So for Hermione, we all know she likes to read and she's a strong female character. So I feel like she would want to read books about feisty girls and you know, kick-ass heroines or whatever. So I was torn between, and I know they're very different, I was torn between the Six of Crows series by Leigh Bardugo and the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. Because obviously they have female characters in there that fight and are independent and all that stuff. So she likes those kind of characters. So I figured that she would read those kind of books. Don't you think, Hermione? Don't you think? Look into my eyes. What? And next we have... Whoa, shit. They broke him. Mr. Harry Potter himself. Hello. What the fuck? For Harry Potter, I chose the Darker Shade of Magic series by V.E. Schwab, because obviously it's got magic, it's got different kinds of magic, like not typical wand magic. So I figured Harry would be like, oh, you know, what is this? Like, what kind of magic is this? They're doing it wrong. You know, that he would be critical, I feel. I feel he would either roll his eyes a lot or he would dig it. He would just be like, I want this. I don't want to have to use a wand all the time. Expelliarmus. We have, what do we have? We have Dumbledore next. I like this version of Dumbledore. It's so dusty. It's like, I only cleaned these a few days ago. This is actually my second time filming this. So the first time it was just constantly going dust. Get the dust off. So for Dumbledore I chose... Okay, so this is silly. I figured that Dumbledore would be into romance, fluffy kind of romance. And I'm not saying the series is fluffy, but I feel like he would be into it. So I chose Twilight by Stephanie Meyer because it's romance, it's funny, it's cheesy. I mean, I'll always have a special place in my heart for Twilight. But I feel like, yeah. I mean, at the same time, I feel like he would be into contemporary. And so, I don't know, it was hard to choose. I was like, oh, I'm going to choose one. If I choose more than one, it gets a bit complicated. So, yeah. Hi. I don't know what's going on. Now we move on to something different. We have the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who, originally played by Matt Smith, my favourite, hence why I have a Funko Pop with the 11th Doctor. However, his head keeps swivelling and it's very off-putting, and also his tiny ass feet are too small for his head, and there are many jokes you can make about that, but yeah, I had to put... I did try to put blue tack in their necks so it wouldn't swivel so much, but it's actually done F-all. So, yeah. So for the Doctor, I chose... See, this, again, I struggled to figure out what he might read. But I chose the Percy Jackson series because it's adventure, it's fun, and the Doctor's... Like, the 11th Doctor was fun. So, yeah, I mean... I don't know. It was a hard choice to make, so... But you do nod a lot, don't you, Doctor? I have Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who and Torchwood, like the original, years ago. It's weird how they just came out with this anyway, but... Hello? I've just noticed the ears. Look at the ears! It's so funny. For this one, I chose the Illuminae series by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, because he time travels. He likes spacey stuff, and I figured that with Illuminae series having like parallel worlds and like spaceships and all that stuff, he'd be into that. I mean, yeah, I don't have a lot of sci-fi books, so I guess I could have chosen that for the 11th Doctor, but I felt like he would be like different. So imagine doing like a cartoon episode with just like Funko Pops, you know, a version of like Plasticine but with Funkos, so you just move. Oh, I wonder if they already do that. I'm sure someone on YouTube does that. Next we have Elsa from Frozen. Wait, wrong way. Oh, I love this one. This is so pretty, okay? Look at her hair and everything, and she even has a tiny snowflake in her hand. I love it. It's so pretty. For Elsa, I chose the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer because it's all like fairy tales, retelling-ish sort of thing, and she's obviously a Disney character and she's a princess, so I figured, yeah, she would probably like winter and that such stuff. So yeah. Hello. Next we have Anna from Frozen, Elsa's sister, and this one's also cute. I like the fact that it's got like a hand on her hips and such, so I recently got this one actually. For this one I chose, it's not necessarily a book, but I chose anything written by Ali Carter because she does contemporary sort of girls that are spies and thieves and such, and and Anna is very much like, you know, trying to save her sister or get her sister back, and she'll do anything. I don't know, she just looks like she'd be into that, like, you know, secret stuff. So yeah. Finally we have the Mad Hatter from, this version is from Through the Looking Glass. I love it. It's my favourite, almost one of my favourites. I mean, it's so big. And for this, I ironically chose Heartless by Marissa Meyer because obviously it's got the Mad Hatter in it, and I feel like he would be interested to find out how they are portraying him. So yeah, I mean, there were many options I could have gone for, but I keep looking behind because I got the mirror, sorry. But this one was the most obvious, I think, I feel. Anyway, so yeah. Hi. That is it. That's all my Funkos. I have got mini Funkos, but I didn't want to do those because I have other Funkos that aren't even out their boxes, and I didn't. So, oh god, I ramble so much. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had lots of fun, and I hope to see you soon with another video. Please, you know, subscribe if you like to, leave a comment down below, tell me what Funkos you have and what do you think they would read, and give me a like if you like this video. Thank you.